answer these questions plus many more. John K. Oke and Princess Elesa Vanche Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? Then people come and pay. I'm with the EPA with me. The son of a man, they get a round. What's more than citizen and tagging for free bowl? I was there to go, and it's on us there with the mic. Yes, we are
it's a rescue. I just want to ask you one question. Now, will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you. Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claims to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So why the rest not stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I get to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just want to ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things. But we're not seeing changes. Promises you made, you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made, you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. Your rescue team.
International community come from here. Oh, my people, now they cannot let you who want to. Now they cannot let you who want to. Now they cannot let you who want to. Agegado, international community come to my ear. Oh, La Biro. Oh, my people, Nalagana La Biro who want it. Oh, Nalagana La Biro who want it. Oh, Nalatama La Biro who want it. Oh, rescue team. You say you get to rescue us. I tried you. Oh, my money. I can't actually for the internet. I can't like me. I can't get international community come to my ear. Oh, La Biro. Oh, my people, Nalagana La Biro who want it. Nalagana La Biro who want it. Nalatama La Biro who want it. Rescue team, you say you get to rescue us. I tried you.
CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude.
Rescue team, you say you get to rescue us. I tried you. And the people talk about property. Why about your time in US at all? We tried you. Oh, my money. I just actually for the internet. Yes, I like you. I can't get out. International community come to my ear. Oh, La Biro. Oh, my people, Nalagana La Biro who want it. Nalagana La Biro
Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9. This is the Liberia. We are encountering on a daily basis.
I just want to ask you one question: that who you give the rest?
A young Liberian entrepreneur is crying for her business, crying for her properties. The Liberian government, through the Ministry of National Defense and the Armed Forces of Liberia, went ahead to evict people from the 72nd Barracks property, and they also in the process of doing that, went ahead and included other people's personal properties in their eviction and subsequent demolition process. A Liberian lady whose property has been marked for demolition is crying on Liberians and the international partners to look into the situation. This lady is claiming to be the personal owner of a property that doesn't belong to the government of Liberia. On today, she was crying up Capitol. She went to the legislature to cry on members of the House of Representatives on the situation involving her property.
But we're not seeing changes.
I can't get out. International community come to my ear. Oh, La Biro. Oh, my people, Nalagana La Biro who want it. Nalagana La Biro who want it. Nalatama La Biro who want it.
So why the rest press now stable? No job, no food to go on the table.
And so with tears in her eyes,
Once you not get no money, rest assured.
and several other Liberians in the Satan Gay Town area,
Instead of help people,
I'm told today at the Chikizu factory, not Chikizu factory, but the LPRC Junction area.
it's to say you got no love. It's a rest.
We're also told around the Catholic Junction there was also demolition exercise. More and more families in the country, more and more citizens are becoming homeless on a daily basis because of the growing wave of land grab in the city
You say you was going
all across the country. The government of Liberia is tight-lipped.
changes.
The government is refusing, reneging, or making intervention in these cases.
The whole country divided.
On today, we're going to be looking deeply into the conversation.
They can't conclude.
The government cannot continue to hide behind the rule of law and watch the citizens become homeless.
Sorry.
Why destitution and poverty continue to, ride through the faces of the citizens who are supposed to be rescued. By the way, this radio station is on LEC. We're running the station on LEC because our fuel oil finished. So if the station goes off, in simple English, when the station caller, don't call out your radio. We will change to a generator and put it back on. Because the LEC is not stable, so we're letting you know. We're letting you know that we are on LEC. So when LEC Pamwin work can be happening, by the time the current go, don't leave the radio station. Just be where you are. We'll turn it on to generator and come back. We're trying to save some of our fuel. We ain't got money. We ain't got sufficient fuel oil, so we're saving it. We thought LEC would have been so stable under the rescue government, and so we thought to depend on it. But again, that's what it is. But again, as we said, there are too many things happening in the country. Liberians are increasingly becoming so tired of the suppression they're getting from their own government.
Promises you made you and your
international community can't come here. Oh, my people, now they got a people who want it. Now they got a people who want it. Now they got a people who want it.
I want to ask you one question. Now, who you came to rescue?
Rescue people.
You're not giving the people what they want.
I tried it all.
And so this is what it is. You turn on the left, people are crying. When you turn on the right, people are crying. You run to the center, people are weeping. You go to the east, the west, the north, the south. There are cries everywhere, and the government continue to show blind eye and deaf ears to the plight of the Liberian people. What kind of government will keep exercising justice
But we're not seeing changes.
without mercy?
You made you and your rescue team.
Some of these things warrant common sense instead of what is on the book we call rule of law.
CDC and Unity Party.
Sometimes the government will have to step in.
You wish
Government got something called eminent domain.
people suffering.
The government sometimes will have to step in for the sake of the people. A rescue government will be concerned about the people's well-being instead of enforcing a particular order that will benefit a single citizen. So sometimes what the government will want to do is to strike a deal with the personal private citizen for the sake of the Republic of Liberia. The government will stay in the gap of the citizens and tell the personal owner, hey, my man, the land for you, but please, for the sake of humanity, for the sake of the country, for the sake of these young people, these individuals who are in destitution, for the sake of their well-being, there is a need that we talk. There is a need that we look into the situation. Although the land is for you, but let's talk, my brother. Let's talk, my sister. Can we pay you off as a government? Oh, yeah, we got the money. Can we pay you off and find means to settle this issue? Can you use the government as a guarantor in this situation? For us to give our people some time where they will take, their belongings, they will voluntarily leave. We'll give them time where we'll be able to find some compensation for them instead of arbitrarily running to implement a court order. This is very pathetic. Everywhere you turn in this country, people are crying. And so we will continue to talk, hoping that the government will listen. If our government of Liberia will decide not to listen to us, we have no other option but to continue talking and hoping that someday somebody will have their consciousness intact. Somebody will recalibrate and think about the country called Liberia and decide to make some intervention that will be well position in the interests of our people. We take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you the rest of the conversation. Minister Augustine Kpehi Gafwan told Liberians that he is now running an 18 hours economy. We're going to be providing real analysis about that statement. Again, without jumping into the details of our analytical presentation, let's be clear to say Minister Gafwan lied to the Liberian people again. We are very far from running an 18 hours economy in this country. And we'll tell Gafwan why it is that so. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you the rest of the conversation. Remember, those of you who are playing the cash giveaway, you stand a chance to win some money. And so I'm hoping that we'll do so on today's edition. We'll give you sufficient money on the platform right here on 87.9. Keep playing star 255 star 1 hash. The more you play, the better your chances are to win on the People's Radio. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia. And subsequently, we'll bring you Win Liberia and CC Rice, the best rice you can find in the country, intended for those who don't want to eat starchy food. It is very, very good. It is up to the standard and even beyond the standard of the American Parboiled rice. The interesting thing about it, it is sold for just 20. It is just sold for 20 United States dollars. And so you can contact the CC. I repeat, you can contact the CC Rice importers in the country for all of what you need to know. But let's take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you the rest of it.
You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering.
Keeping us safe, let's stop in crimes for all of our Crime Stopper. The people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop in crimes for all of our.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop in crime for all of our. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop in crime for all of our.
You know my woman at a PD patient? You can't call the kind of rep for her. You won't care her? You not hear about CC Best Parboiled Rest here. Whether you diabetes patient, you can stay in CC Best Parboiled Rest because you not get no sugar, no fast, no salt, and you get very low carbohydrate. For wholesale, just go to Banana Bay Road. Temperament Open Community, Town Hall Junction, and the people say $20 for bear, but you should be buying from 10 bear up minimum for retail. Go to Ken Johnson Road, Taya Enterprise, and the numbers to call are 0880-452846 or 0777-570453. And now $22 for bag. And you can also go to Banana Bay Estate area D39. And the number to call is 0776-580-800. For more inquiries or mobile money, please make sure to call 0555-997676 or 0774-997676. Now, CC and Case Incorporated importing CC Best Parboiled Rezo.
Okay, CC Best Parboiled Rice. You heard it. You heard it for yourself. The best rice you can find in the country. Trust me, it is very cheap. Instead of you spending $45 to go buy the same. I mean, the same kind of rice. This rice is beyond the quality you think about. Yes, that's the CC Pabo rice. Very, 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 very good. Very good enough. And trust me, you're gonna like it. Those of you who are diabetics, those of you who got diabetes, they say, oh, you got blood sugar problem, you can't eat the starchy food. CC, Pabo rice is the best. The most effective that you can get on the market, and so it is just easily gotten. Very, very easy to get it. Very, very easy to get it. The CC best Pabo rice is very, 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 very easy to get. Like I said, very, 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 very easy to get. So it's just $22 for one bag. Other people saying it $45. We're just saying $22 for one bag, and you can get it at Bonavie Estate at the Seif Business Center in Era D 39. You can get it opposite the Pentecostal Church. You can also find it on. You can also get it at Camp Johnson Road in Monrovia as well. You ask for the CC best Pabo rices. They're going to direct you where you can get it from. Camp Johnson Road at the Taylor Business Center opposite Perry Street. You can also get it at the Bonavie Town Hall Junction. You can get the CC Pabo rice at the Bonavie Town Hall Junction. Yes, Camp Johnson Road. Telia Business Center opposite the Perry Street area. So that's what it is. So search for it. If you're visiting Liberia from outside of the country, if you're visiting Liberia from the diaspora, you come in Liberia. Don't force yourself to say you put in your Pusawa rice in the container. No, just come to Liberia. Go to Camp Johnson Road. Go to Bonavie. Go to Gardnersville Town Hall Junction. You will have the CC best Pabo rice. Instead of $45, instead of $45 or $50, other people saying it, just pay $22 for the retail. If you want to buy in bulk from 10 bags up, you pay $20. From 10 bags up, you pay $20 per bag. But that's good, very good. No stash. It's good for high blood pressure people. Is good. It's good for those of you who they say, oh, you get diabetes, you should go. All good for you. So that's why it is. We're recommending it. When we say you got to eat it, it means it is authentic. We believe it, and you got to go and get it. So that's why it is. So anytime the December and you're visiting Liberia, or you could be in America and say, look, I want my people to eat real rice, real Pabo rice instead of some of these synthetic, and different rubber rice and thing in country. You could send your family. You could call CC, call the people. Go to CC Pabo rice, get rice for your family. You can be in America and buy rice for your family. You spend $20, you spend $100 at 5 bags. 5 bags, so you spend $200, you can get 10 bags in 6 months' time, maybe before that 10 bag will finish. That's what it is. So that's the recommendation we can give you. But as it is, we want to jump into something very funny that happened in the country, but very serious. And we are hoping that our people are taking note. So while we are having that conversation, remember, I want to give money on the platform, and I will choose to do it. *255*1# is the code. The more you play, the better your chances are to win on 87.9. At the same time, let me let you know, the thing why I'm talking now, that LEC on. When the session call out, you know say LEC go. We put in the generator. Yes. Because LEC not been stable a few days. It not been stable at all. It can't 2 minutes gone. So they were talking by the time you do point. Remain to your radio. I will send my man downstairs, put the machine on, we'll come back on. How looking at the same way we are talking about how the level men can do with the business people. Men are sitting there doing their business. LEC do boom, everybody go start generator. When the men are tired to the LEC board, they bring it back, we come back on. When they call it, we come back. The caller will go to the machine. They bring it back, we go back to them. Now, how would you know? So you're in America where you're calling again BAP, you'll be very thankful to God. You'll be grateful that you're calling again BAP. In Liberia, I'll call in a time by time. They will get it now, other people will not get it. So the time will be taking it from us, that time the other men will get it. So by the time the other men, They're taking it from them, then they can't jab with it. Before we celebrate, they carry it straight. The high LEC looking. So that's what it is. So that's where we are. I know LEC, Ben said no LEC in so clinic. That's what it is. So there are some people now they not get it. They will get it now. Some people don't get it. And that's why I'm telling you from at the head. I mean, like we say in simple English, at the head of time, I'm telling you where in from. That when you hear a decision, do shh. Yeah? As soon as you hear a decision, do shh. Don't change your dial. We'll go down, we'll put our generator on. We'll put our generator on. We'll come back on. You know, yeah. So the reason why we come out today, we tried the LEC now, but the reason we come out today, no few, my people. We got few. Yeah, we got few. Maybe we got pour cola water on Austin Kawa Abo in whole plate outside in between. Please have the poor, please have the poor, please have the poor. If you don't have a few, maybe before we'll get some kind of few from somewhere. Yeah. So Austin got a pour cola water on Abo in white shades. Please have the poor, please have the freedom event. Please get a few, We ain't get a few that we trust the LEC. Yeah, we not get a few that we trust the LEC. So when they carry the LEC, we come out to our few. But if you're not plenty, that's why we're reserving it. That's how the country looking at. And all the business people now reserving a few. When LEC jab them, they say, okay, when it will be our 30 minutes, we'll run to it. When they carry it, we'll go back to our few. That's how we're looking like. No few. Few giving a hair. We can burn almost. I'm a mention it. How many gallons can burn per day? When LEC react crazy, sometimes we burn close to 20 gallons a day. That's what we can burn. Just to keep the station on. For the length of time. So that A right there. That A right down there. So when we call out, just know say we call out because the current here you can do pamwin. So anything you hear the station do, shh. Don't change your dial. I'm telling you the thing today. I'm saying this to you. Anything you hear the station do, shh. Don't change your dial. We'll change it, we'll put it on generator. The high looking. As soon as the station do that thing, we'll put it on generator. It will last for maybe half 30 seconds before 1 minute. We'll put it back on. How you looking? So we'll back your manager with all. We won't get plenty of few here. We hope we can get something a few. Somebody get a few, give it to all. You get 10 gallons, you bring it to all, we'll hold it. You get 5 gallons, you give it to all, we'll hold it. You get 2 gallons, you give it to all, we'll hold it. Just make sure it must be few. And we'll get tester here. When you bring water to all, we know. So we'll get tester, we know what are good fuel. You want to bring a coupon or bring a receipt. You can bring a receipt. You buy on a 30 gallon somewhere. Can you say, okay? I mean, I talk about 30 gallon. Yeah. We'll go for it. You want to call your new, tell you thank you. By the end of the day, that's how we're running it. When LEC PC, we'll look for help other places. And so that's exactly where we are. Now, let's go to the main conversation in the country today. You see our team song that we always play on the radio? You see the team song we can always play on the radio? For those of you who do not know what a team song is, team song, that the music or the combination of voices that you can be playing before you introduce your show. That the team song or the song where people can hear it and they'll say, oh, that KOK then coming on. Oh, that Austin show coming on. Oh, that Abu and Hagar coming on. The song you play before your show, that your team song. Like your team song right down there. Everybody know. As soon as people hear that song, well, and they'll say, shit, that KOK about to talk. That's how it is. I want you to listen to this, our team song. It was done by Takun J. He will call this one Mr. Rescue. As hard as you may think it is to comprehend what he was trying to push across, but the living condition of our people on a daily basis continue to prove Takun J right when he put this artistic piece of job together. Listen to our team song and listen to the voices that we play in the background. Today, a Liberian lady, the CEO of Help Yourself Entertainment Center, the lady is renting from a family that got original deed for the land that she built her entertainment center on. The family been on the property before AFL could move there. AFL took their barrack and they are attempting to take the property on which this lady built her $500,000 or entertainment center. She went to court. The AFL were refusing to accept the rate. Later on yesterday or day before yesterday, I'm told the AFL accepted the rate. But today, this morning, they went back and put additional barbed wire around her house. It made her to break down, to be frustrated. And what did she do? She thought to go to the legislature, the representation of the Liberian people, to say, look, my people, I am a Liberian entrepreneur, a Liberian businesswoman. I rented this property from a family that bought their property in 1975. They've been here before the Barry could come here in 1980. It was Samuel Kanyan Doe that brought the Barry here. Doe became president of this country in 1980. He became head of state and subsequently got elected as president of the country in 1985. So we were here. This land was here before the Barry could come here. My grantors, my landlords, are the original owners of this piece of land. We have our deed. They went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court the Supreme Court was able to issue the writ of injunction, prohibition against whatever action that they want to take against a woman's property. The AFL accepted the writ. This morning, we are told that the AFL went and increased the barbed wire around the property, putting the lady to break down emotionally till she went to the extent of crying on the government, crying on the people. And so when you listen to the theme song and you listen to the news, you read the newspapers, you watch the online documentaries, like today in the LPRC Junction area, we are told there were demolition exercises, going on there, at different locales. We're still trying to confirm it. The last time it was at Calculated Junction. And on a daily basis in this country, some kind of individual will just jump on and say 50 years ago the play was for him. He go to court undercover. Whether there is some kind of arrangement between the administration or whoever get power in the country and the court, they will just run there, and say, yeah, the play for the man. 50 years ago, he left the play, 500 acres for him. He can't break everybody's property. This is wrong. This is not something good. But I want you to listen to the theme song. Listen to the wordings. And as you listen to the wordings, listen to Liberians. As the theme song will be playing you the voices of Liberians who are complaining on a daily basis on too many of the issues affecting them. Whether it is being made homeless, whether they are crying because the market they are making is not making any profit, whether they are crying because the police officers are beating them, disgracing them, seizing their goods, stealing their goods, damaging their goods, whether it is about, witch hunt, whether it's about no electricity, Liberians continue to cry, and that's why our theme song was carefully selected. I want you to listen to it. And as it is playing, we'll play it, we'll lower it, we'll match the theme song with the daily reality. Some bogart and sit on ERBC in the net and be talking yama, criticizing the country. Criticizing those who are critiquing the real issues in the country. I pity them. You're using the Chinese sponsor ERBC, the partner sponsor ERBC to run government propaganda. A state radio that should be for all Liberians. You're using it as a propaganda missionary for Mr. Bwaka and the United Party. I don't have an issue with that, but we're only putting ELBC on record that is state radio. It is not a propaganda machine for the ruling party. There will be a day we inform the international partners about all of these issues and so forth. But my take is these things continue to happen on a daily basis in the country. Citizens are crying. They're expressing their dissatisfaction. They're expressing their emotions. The life they're living, they're not living lives that they anticipated when the elections were being held. They were told that things would have changed. They were told that things would have gotten better. They were told that their lives would have improved, that happiness would have replaced their sorrow. That laughter would have replaced, their frowning faces. Unfortunately, under a rescue era, under a president who was supposed to have, for the 2 years of governmental rescue agenda experience, is rallying them through in anguish, in destitution, They are deeply running directly to poverty, to grab poverty and hug poverty with reluctance. You know, they're jumping towards poverty. The citizens are now becoming hopeless on a daily basis, while a very few individuals who are close to the power that be, who are very connected to the power that be, continue to insult the citizens on a daily basis. When you complain that the country is tough, they insult you. When you complain that the government is not proceeding rightly, they say all kinds of things about you. But we don't care. All we know and all we believe is to ensure that our people are advocated for, that we talk for our people, we advocate on their behalf, whether they voted for this government or not. Our job is to ensure that their lives will be protected. It doesn't make sense for the people in the country to be homeless. It doesn't make sense that government will sit down and watch these demolitions happen without intervening. It doesn't make sense. And that's why I want you to listen to our theme song. Listen to it.
We the EPA with me the song our man and they get it wrong. What's more like edition is like from Freebo. What's that to you know it's on us we the market here say na we mo start never you go running me
It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. That's why you told us. You even claim to even be
international community oh, my people, now they gotta love you who want it. Now they gotta love you who want it. Now they talk about love you who want it.
The people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's the rescue. The people say not like you.
Rescue team, you say you give a rescue also. I tried it, I tried it, I tried it.
We not see
I can't get out. I can't get out. International community can't come here. Oh, La Biro. Oh, my people, now they gotta La Biro who want it. Now they gotta La Biro who want it. Now they talk about La Biro who want it. Rescue team, you say you give a rescue also. I tried it, I tried it, I tried it. Rescue team, you say you give a rescue also. I tried it. Every people talk about property. Papa, you're talking you as we tried it. Oh, my money. My money, I can't actually for like 30 days. I can't not be I can't get out. I can't get out. International community can't come here. Oh, La Biro. Oh, my people, now they gotta La Biro who want it. Now they gotta La Biro who want it. Now they talk about La Biro who want it. Oh, rescue team, you say you give a rescue also. I tried it, I tried it, I tried it.
Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you.
Let me see them. Now I'm in power. Now I want success. Now I want success again. Guinea. Now I'm going to power. Now I'm success. Now what success we get? We pay in here. We just have we spend up. We spend up for Joseph Walker. So that what Joseph Walker can take money. So all the time break
We don't change things, but we not seeing changes. This is you, you and your rescue team. We not seeing changes. You get it whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. We downsizing, we wish counting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. We downsizing, we wish counting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, who's the rescue? I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you.
You say you give the rescue also. I'm trying to people talk about property. Why would you try to US at all? We try to my money. My money, I just actually for the 30 days. I just like me, I can't get out. I can't get out. International community can't come here. La Biro. Oh, my people, now they got La Biro who wants it. Now they got La Biro who wants it. Somebody that's spending opportunity. You don't know, oh man, you get all that growth, then you get better. All the lady make facing, that's why we are there. Did not win nothing in a country. Yes, from he will bring up. He will make sure people what's the bill? That's I take my father. Who went there? Who pay more? US. They get me out of my father. I don't know what was said the first time they were being told we are with him. Getting my point, I will tell my my father was sick. I get my father to put him at our hospital. I'm going to take care of my father. We have paid money that was for 50,000 you have my father. That's it. I'm going to see what I went there. They put in our food. They have paid Nana. And I'm going to hospital. It's not just money you're not paid. But they're going to make a place to go. I tell you what I said, value. When you go on the question, I tell you what I want to say. I'm just saying, for say my you can't say what I said. You go on to it. You can't say what you said. You can't say that money. You know my age? I'm 21 years. I get married next month. I pay myself. I pay 500 years for all. I'm paying it, but you have to preach for the people. I'm telling what I said. Even though I'm saying another thing, but I don't know who money for a while. I used to help him and make money. I'm not a lady woman. I can't get out. International community can't come here. Oh, La Biro. Oh, my people, now they got La Biro who wants it. Now they got La Biro who wants it. Now they got La Biro who wants it. Rescue team, you say you give a rescue also. I tried live. I must go live. La Biro, no doctor. Get the hospital. No doctor. Oh shit, I watch my baby die. My people. No doctor. I must go live. I watch my baby die. No doctor. Oh shit, no doctor. My baby go into bed now. La Biro. Whoa.
Whoa, and the hospital I said about carry. No tato, oh shit on that. I must go live. I must go live. La Bira. Whoa. I wash my baby down. I wash my baby down. But I want my baby live. I must go live. La Bira. No tato. Get the hospital. No tato, oh shit on that. I wash my baby down, my people. No tato. I must go live. I wash my baby down. No tato, oh shit on that. No tato. My baby go and the back on that. La Bira. Whoa. Rescue team, you say you need to rescue us, actually, and the people talk about property, Mama, you're talking, you are talking, we try the my money. Wow, I got that for the I get out. International community come over here. Oh, La Bira. Oh, my people, I must go live. La Bira. Whoa. I wash my baby down. I want my baby down. What I want my baby live. I must go live. La Bira. No tato. Get the hospital. No tato. Oh shit on that. I wash my baby down, my people. No tato. I must go live. I wash my baby down. No tato. Oh shit on that. No tato. My baby go and the back on now. La Bira. Whoa. And I was the hospital. No tato. Oh shit on that. I must go live. La Bira. Whoa. I wash my baby down. I want my baby down. What I want my baby live. I must go live. La Bira. No tato.
Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, it's a rescue. just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rest?
Everywhere you turn in the country, every single place you turn in the country, people are crying. If it is not about the business people complaining about how certain police officers are dealing with them, if it is not about business people, young boys and girls complaining about how their goods are being destroyed, stolen, and how they are being beaten by certain police officers, then it is about people going to the hospitals and not having the medical treatment that they deserve.
I watch my baby die. I watch my baby die. No doctor. No doctor. Oh shit to now. No doctor. My baby go into bed to now. La biwa. Whoa. And the hospital I said about carry. No doctor. No doctor. Oh shit.
That is the Liberia you have. If it is not people crying about no doctors being in hospital, then it is about people properties being taken away by landowners, so-called landowners, unnecessary demolition happening. People are being made homeless. They go to court and they cannot seek redress.
I want my big life. I must go life.
Rescue team, oh my money, oh, I just actually for like 30 days, oh, I just like me, oh, I can't get out, I can't get out, oh, international community can't come here, oh, Liberia, oh, my people, now they got Liberia who want it, oh, now they got Liberia who want it, oh, now they talk about Liberia who want it, oh. Rescue team, oh, you say you can rescue us, oh. I tried it, oh. Rescue team, oh, you say you can rescue us, oh. I tried it, oh. Every people talk about property, oh. For your time in US, I know, we try it, oh, my money, oh. I just actually for like 30 days, oh.
Okay, so this is what our people. That's exactly an example of what our people are going through on a daily basis. And before you could ever imagine how nobody had ever imagined that this will be Liberia under Joe Boakai as president. Not even individuals, who did not even support him. People like us, we are even shocked that this is happening under President Boakai. So if it is not people crying about demolition, it's about people going to hospital and their relatives dying. It's about nurses and doctors leaving hospitals because the government can cater to them. Listen to this medical doctor who was speaking in front of the Ministry of Health a couple of days ago.
The reason we also here, we want to let the public know that we have been out of facility since January 15, 2026. But people, folks in the Ministry of Health are making it to look like a secret. They are making it to look like a political game. They keep covering up.
So you have not been working?
We have not been working since the 50s. 7 counties now, there have been 7 counties have been deprived of our surgical services because of our absence. Both nurse and after in Brentwood, surgery, not going on in Brentwood. Lopa County, Lopa have 4 facilities. Kuya Boima, Kulau, or the hospital in Zozo, and Telewido Hospital. No surgery then performed in Lopa. Sano County, no surgery then performed. River G, no surgery. River said no surgery. Patients are being referred for pregnant women, not only patients, but pregnant women who need C-section, emergency C-section. They are being referred from Sano or ambulance to JFK. Go to JFK.
Okay. Now, in the midst of all of what's happening to our country, you still find government officials going to address the press and acting rude, insulting the people. When an opposition leader decides to criticize, no, they don't respond with facts. They respond by insulting the opposition leader instead of addressing what the leader is raising. The last time there's another comments go talk here, they say the man shot. The last time President Weah go talk here, they say he didn't get no sense in here. Whenever individuals who are concerned about the forward march of our country decide to bring this government to check, they find denigrating way to refer to you. I purposely play these multiple voices with the sole purpose of bringing a clear picture to our people as to how the country is bleeding, as to how the country is difficult. They will not tell you. They got a bunch of radio stations in this country, bunch of newspapers that they are paying that will not bring you these voices. They got a bunch of radio stations that will not bring you the real voices of Liberians in pain.
I can't get out. International community can't come here. Oh, my money. My money. Oh, I can say I should live for like 30 days. Oh.
This lady went to the court. She has her property at the 72nd community. The place, according to court records and land paper that we saw, was bought in 1975 before the very barrack could go to the area. She went to the court. She prayed the court to issue a prohibition against the demolition of her property. The court has issued that particular writ. It has been served, yet and still the military still went and pulled barbed wire around her house. This lady is crying today. She was at Capitol building. The government is still silent. When people cry, look into their cries. The reason why we have governments around the world is because it is expected that the government will act where the citizens cannot. Why are you allowing your citizens to cry bitterly on a daily basis? Why? When you were jumping around in 2023 about rescuing them, did you mention that you will make them homeless? Did you mention that you will see them lose their properties on a daily basis without making an intervention? Did you include that? I bet if you had done so, they wouldn't have voted for you. The laws are made for humans. The laws are made for the people. Nobody is encouraging wrong seizure of anybody's properties. Nobody is encouraging encroachment. The truth of the matter is, when these cases are being heard, especially when a whole community is being impacted by a particular court ruling, in our hotspot, one piece of land, one lot, this and that. No. When a whole neighborhood is being affected, one man come out and say he the one got the whole community. Regardless of the nature of that case, a government that loves the citizens, a government that cares for the citizens will arrest the situation, not to deprive the mayor of owning your properties. No. Not to tell the legitimate owner to say to her, where you were sitting before the bill. No, that's not what we're saying. The government should arrest the situation and invite the legitimate owner to the table. My man, yes, they're 50 acres for you. They're 20 acres for you. According to court documents, the piece of land for you. Let's have a conversation. Can these people buy from you at whatever rate you want to sell, so that we help you to find somewhere else? Liberia still got plenty of land. We as a government could also underwrite the cost of paying some kind of piece of land, because the government should have policies, the government should have windows to address these kind of issues. What you're trying to prevent there is you are trying to prevent people running into poverty. You are trying to prevent a situation where people run into starvation. You are preventing a situation where people run into hopelessness and homelessness. That's what you're trying to prevent. You are not doing it because you want to support criminality. A government must have common sense. The reason every government exists is for the betterment and satisfaction of the people. So the man who got a land, good is for him. But you got thousands of citizens. In some instances, over 10,000 human beings will be impacted. Call the man. My man, listen, they'll learn for you. Demolition is not the right option. Let's have an option. We can make these people pay. We can make these people pay for the piece of land. We can make them rebuy from you. If not rebuy, we can arrange a particular asset plan. Okay, see you win the case. Look, whatever investment you have, we are the government. We can give you sovereign guarantee. Bring your investors. Let's tell your investor, look, their main property will be ready in 2 years. We can assure you as a government that we'll get the property ready in 2 years. Government will go back to the community and have a conversation with the community people. And say, look, you were to be evicted today, but we're going to roll you on a program. In 2 years' time, we will be sure enough that as a government, we will already work on everything to get you out of this place. So if it is about resettlement, the government should have a window in their operations to solve that. Because you know what? Some people have been there 50, 60 years. They've been paying taxes to the Liberian government. Some of the houses they broke down pay taxes to LRA, real estate taxes. Most of the houses used to pay current bill to the government of Liberia. LEC plenty poor down there. Issue plenty meters to those houses. No, you may argue that these are not critical issues I'm raising, but what I'm trying to say, these houses were contributing immensely to the economy. They were contributing, for years they were there. So you don't rush in removing them like that without intervention. The government must call the property owner. Most of the property owners, they are not as wicked as people think they are. Sometimes what they want is the protection. Government must be able to serve as a guarantor. Look, listen, you got investor A, tell investor A to hold on. In 2 years' time or in 1 year time, we'll run it. Oh, the man will pay me 100,000 in rent for per year. Government should show them the responsibility. You get ready to 500,000 in the budget for gift. You can spend 400,000 to save tens of thousands of families in 2-3 years' time so that they find proper way to live. Sometimes government should intervene to delay these demolitions. Look at what the people are saying. They wake up in the morning, 9 o'clock. Before you know it, people are all to the door with machines. How do you expect some of the young babies, young baby mothers, they become homeless? So many people will start killing themselves in the country. So many people will die from starvation. They will die from worry. They will die from pressure. It's imminent. There's no way we can dodge it. Some people will die from depression. It's authentic that true are talking. For government to sit down and say, it's not our business, no. It is wrong. These are your citizens, for God in heaven's sake. If these people get brutal enough and get disgruntled and say, look, you know what, since we are homeless, we will terrorize the community, do you know it will also become a government problem? It's also going to be a societal problem. So many people could run into crimes. So many people can get frustrated and turn into the worst criminals we can ever think about. There is a need that government apply common sense in these cases. How you go stay down, a whole community is demolished and government did not even make intervention. Go to Eric Fellow Nangbe and tell him, tell Eric, the land is for you. You know, we understand. But Eric, hold on. Eric, let's work on something. We have a particular paper to effect this demolition. Let's do something. Away from that, when government intervenes, sometimes it will present an opportunity for the government to have a clear picture as to how a particular ruling was done. Because you know what I know? Some people in this country can run to the court because they got one brother to the court, they got one brother in the Supreme Court, They got one sister in this other smoke coat. They got other people that somewhere, somehow. And sometimes they allegedly work their way through and win these cases, even when there are legitimate deeds being displayed by the victims. Now, let me break it down. Some people can come. They bring one crooked deed way back 1940, 1936, 1998, way back 1847 deed, and say the whole of Barclay Bay for them. And because they got somebody up Capitol Hill, they work, dish out small Benjamin Franklin and William R. Tubman around. And when I say, forget it, we're going to go clear that whole play for you. Sometimes when government intervene, government will have the opportunity to re-look at some of these cases. There are some properties being demolished in this country on the orders of fake landowners. Fake landowners. But because sometimes when the community people ain't got the money to deeper into the cases, they ain't got the money to run behind the cases, to see to the end. Sometimes the community people just leave it with God for the sake of God, for the sake of they want to leave it. Sometimes when government decide to intervene and say, hey, hold on. What a government that is caring will do is for the executive to communicate with the Ministry of Justice to advise them. Whatever the advice will be, that advice will mean having conversation with the judiciary to ensure that all enforcement orders that will be accompanied by the Ministry of Justice, police people, and joint security officers will meet a particular panel. So, Austin Kawa has a court ruling to evict Alexa Vanjakalin from her palm farm in Riverside. What we are suggesting is for a committee to be established. That court ruling is going to be sent to that panel. A review panel will be established, and sometimes let them look it up. Let them do double checking. Because somebody ruling, somebody evasion today, they are bookers they done. Bookers ruling, bookers evasion. Who got the big money? Win the case. Who got the big money? Win the stuff. Some of these things are not called for. You are hurting people. The government should not sit down and watch these things happen and say, let the law be the law. When the very government said, I can't even respect the law. You hear me? The very government can respect the law. We sat here, the Supreme Court ruled and said Funatikova was the Speaker of the House of Representatives. Rejekun was a fraudster. The same government did not listen to the Supreme Court. And we're working with Rejekun, who was not the Speaker at the time. If the government can bend the law for Rejekun to be Speaker, we are not asking the government to bend the law for other people who don't get the property to get it. We are asking the government to intervene and say, hey, we understand it's for you, but please, can we work out a particular plan so our people will not be too hurt? Can we work out a plan in a way that's when people who got zing on their horse they knew that they can bring the carpenters to voluntarily remove the planks, voluntarily remove the iron door, remove the window bar. They can bring the window glass people to remove it so that if they get someone to land anywhere else, when they're ready to build a new house, they will not suffer for materials. Can we do it? That's how we want government to intervene. That way, you'll be mitigating the difficulties associated with people losing their properties to demolition and evasion, all the kind of bull crap. But when the government sit down and say, we ain't got fish with fry in it. How you say you ain't got fish with fry in it when the Supreme Court told you in this country, in my face, in the face of all of us, that Kofa was a real speaker, Rejekun was a fraudster in their ruling. They were not verbatim about it. They were not war for war about it. But they were clear. They told the Liberian people who was a real speaker, who was a fake speaker. The government decided to work with the fake speaker until the fake speaker became the real speaker. So nobody must say, government can intervene. Government intervened in the Capitol Hill crisis. Government created the environment where a fake speaker became real speaker. If the government truly loved the people, if the government truly concerned themselves about the well-being of the people, the government will be concerned enough to intervene in these demolition cases. Hey, Mr. Eric Nangbe, you are the owner of the property. We agree. Eric, can we sit down and arrange for the people to move? Can we sit down? We are the government. We can sit down, community meeting. We can find a solution. We as a government will be able to fund some money and resettle some money people so that we leave and we have an amicable solution. Or Eric Nangbe, we beg you, can we please give you the value of this money? I mean, the value of this land. Can we pay for it as a government? Can we pay you the money as a government and also help you to get another piece of land somewhere else that we as a government will do the due diligence, because we cannot allow these 10,000 people to leave. A sensible government that cares for the people will explore these options. And like I said, the owner of the property got all right to reject or accept. But let the record reflect that the government made intervention. Let the record show that the government tried to intervene for the people. Because, look, whether you like it or not, whether Eric Nangbe is rich, one man, Eric Nangbe, ain't better than over 10,000 citizens who are being evicted. So if the government go to Eric and beg him, imagine government begging you on behalf of the citizens. Eric is not a witchcraft. Eric is not bad man. Eric will listen. Some kind of way Eric will find some kind of consideration. Eric will decide to say, you know what? Y'all get money to pay me as a government, y'all pay me, I go find different land. I don't want noise. Some of these simple things government is doing, and nobody must say government ain't got money. President Baka told 1.2 million and buy 2 cars with A. How much area won't sell that land? If we won the 2 million, even when we won the 2 million, government gave $1 million and promising the other one in the other time. And all the other people down there, government issued a squatter D. And maybe somewhere government can develop some kind of market payment system. Okay, see the way you're looking at it, the property is now for the government. They are how again every year you pay $1,000, you know, as market fee for the property. Because the lender for you, we're going to break the whole ever since. We pay every now, we pay money. So since now you under now, you pay $1,000 every year. And you can pay the $1,000 every year, government remove you and government put another renter in the house. It becomes government asset. Look, sometimes we got to think outside of the box. Sometimes we got to think, use common sense. The properties will remain there. Government become the new owner. Even now we got money, he's going to develop another place and so forth. That is if he agrees. If he doesn't agree, government can arrange a pattern in which the people can leave. But you sit down and allow people to cry. The last in Cali Junction, they broke the 5 few houses in Cali Junction. The government sat on the president can pass from where a car and he can stop. Like nothing is happening. The whole Cali community gone. Broke all the people's houses. Those people so today, some of them, they have died. Some of the people then, they got pressure. Some of them, they got stroke. I just got a text message. And let me read the text message. I'm not going to read the sender. Some homes at the back of the Zone 1 police station are set for demolition on February 17. Another demolition. Why is the government allowing these things to happen without intervening? You find it good for your citizens to be outside? People sleeping with their friends? Squeezing themselves in small rooms? How long can a librarian have a friend to be in the house? You in one room, you go accept your friend to spend time with you. After 2 weeks, you start fronting your face at your friend because something you want to do in your bedroom, you're not able to do it because your friend there with you. In no time confusion, that family gotta go. You are creating pain for people. And you think you are running a government? Why should the government be happy enough to keep having her citizens cry on a daily basis? This other woman, at 72nd, went to the court. A government that cares for the citizens will reach out to the woman and say, hey, let's have a conversation. Bring your deed. Let me see what you're talking about. Let me see what you're talking about. Bring your deed. Bring your document. Let me see what you're talking about. Let's look into the case. The woman is saying she spent $500,000 on that property. Look, the property is right on the main road. The property owner said they bought their land from the legitimate owners of the community. They were there before the Barry people started building. In fact, the people said that under their trees, way back, under their parent trees, they used to be when the people started hauling sand for the Barry to start beating the black for the Barry. Somebody explaining that kind of story, a sensible government will call the person and say, hey, they think you're talking, you're looking big. Come, let's verify your deed. Come, let's have a conversation. Come, let's talk. Your property is 500,000. What do we do? Must the Barry pass to that 500,000 property? Ain't that? I mean, the thing is not looking like they used some of the Barry houses to build the entertainment place. No, the land was there extra. They built the Barry, everything finished. The Barry was operating when people had their personal property operating. Maybe ever can put the Barry, they don't know the particular place that for them, because most of the people in the army today were not in the army in 1980, so that they may not have known where the actual demarcation is. And by the way, those who took the Barry, they were not surveyors to know where the Barry property, stop. The woman is completely crying. So today's day, nobody want to listen to the woman. So she had to go up Capitol Hill today to cry on the government, to cry on the international community.
They just knock me off, oh. I can't get out, oh. I can't get out, oh. International community come to my ear, oh. La Bira. Oh, my people, now they got La Bira who want it, oh. Now they got La Bira who want it, oh. Now they talk about La Bira who want it, oh. Rescue team, oh. You say you get to rescue us, oh. Adrani, oh.
Y'all want a woman to die first? No. Let me ask a government question. You want a woman to die first before you know she's calling the attention of the government to look into a case involving her life? Somebody invested 500,000 of their lives in a property. No. The woman is not saying she bailed her property on the military people property. No. It's not that she put pillow in the military people Barry houses and built a club. The land was different from the Barry land. The land was purchased extra from the Barry land. In fact, the Barry met the land there. Met the land with the ownership of her grantors there. The lady is crying, seeking attention. You mean our experienced president cannot send somebody to her to say, Madam, let's talk, let's have a conversation. What are you saying? What is the status of your property? The woman crying day and night. The woman must die for it before you know, say she calling the attention of the government.
Oh, international community come to my ear. Oh, La Bira. Oh, my people, now they got La Bira who want it, oh. Now they got La Bira who want it, oh. Now they talk about La Bira who want it, oh. Rescue team, oh. You say you get to rescue us, oh. Adrani, oh.
No. I'm asking the rescue people. I'm asking y'all. And let me say this to some of you. Some of you in government, you're buying horses to places you don't even know who the real owners are. Call yourself United Party people in government. You think you got power. You think you got everything. Some of you building houses. You're owning properties at places you don't know. 2, 3, 4 years from now, you can never tell what's going to happen. You sit and support this kind of devilish attitude in the country. And when people go talk, the government supporter will open their mouth. The law is a law. You know any damn thing about law being law? When the Supreme Court rule here in COFA case and you ignore the Supreme Court order, that now you know law is law. When citizens are crying about their life, their properties being demolished, because there was one small court ruling, that now you know law is law, that now you know how to stay on the side of the law. Instead of you intervening, go to the property owner and beg them, talk to them, intervene as a government, set these people down, talk to them, give them options, provide remedy, find a workable solution. And you sit here, you allowing people to ruin, to embrace poverty. You are putting more people into poverty. since they got making the power. I mean, approximately over 10,000 Liberians. If I'm not understating, the number could go close to 30,000 Liberians have been displaced. We're not fighting in the country, but they're moving. They're moving from place to place. Why? Because the government will know that this community is under dispute. There is a court case there. People are having this issue, and the government will care less about the situation. The government can't operate like that. I remember during the George Weah administration, there were people from the Ministry of National Defense who went to the then president and said, Mr. President, you know, the land in 72nd, the barrack is there, and people baying the horses all around the barrack. We got to go and protect the barrack and secure it. We got to go and remove the people. President Weah said, COVID-19 is around. The people around President Weah told them, they said, COVID-19 is around. We are COVID-19. The whole earth thinking about how to save their lives. COVID-19. Me, John Weah, I'm a canter. Y'all to go move the people. Where they will go, the COVID-19 are coming. I'm paying 14 military hospital. I'm not finishing with it. When I'm finishing with it, then we'll think about what we'll do with the people buried. I don't have money as president to build land, to build new barrack for them now. The Liberian citizens, they're not Guineans, not Sierra Leoneans, not Ghanaians. Let them be there. When we are ready, when we got money, everything for it, there is a conversation about how it will be done, because we can't just put them aside. We need to have a conversation with them. We need to find means to find something for some of them who can work. We need to get a job. Some of the old army people who are there, we need to look into their retirement benefit, and all of these things are on the table. At the end of the day, President Weah said, we cannot do it now. Leave it. The government got everything in place now. The government got money to build barrack now. The government got money to build new barrack. If the government got money to build new barrack, do they have money to at least settle some of the people who been on the property? To give them something? Nobody said pay them for living on government properties. But as a country, you got to have some form of compassion as a president, as a government. Reach out. It should fall under your social contract theory between the government and the people. You manage the people taxes and the resources. You manage the people government bank. You manage the Central Bank of Liberia. Your budget is bloated with too many unnecessary, unjustifiable, funny budget lines. Smoke the budget lines up. Take some money from there. Reach out to these people. Make some humanitarian intervention before you demolish the structures. You just go, you put barbed wire around the place because they said that military land, some kind don't give it to the army. So you go and you put barbed wire around it. In no time, soon in the morning, people will wake up, you're flushing them out. Why is this government concerned about hurting people? Okay, they ever and now private citizens said, I mean, get it. That government who's watching the government? Who's watching the government? The barrier where citizens living in, the barrier where the Syrian people living in, Nana, the barrier got plenty of land. Why they not even touch? The bay horse there. The very horse they get there, they finish paying bathroom to all the horses. The very horses, the guy in the barrack, the existing barracks, the government got, the very horses they got there, they finish putting bathroom on those houses. You're not even doing anything with the ones you got. But because of whatever you want to prove, you are rushing to put people in poverty. You are displacing people. Who you think will get money, will be okay in life, and go sit down how many people barrack? No yard, no space, nothing good. Go sit down in the old houses. Who you think will be good, well off, financially stable, will go live in no kind of barrack? People who go to the places are people who are hungry, people who do not have money, people who do not have job, people who are stressed. And a government, a rescue government, had no other option but just to walk to the place and boot them out one money. Where is the sense of compassion? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I remember. I know this because I know. People went to George Weah around 2020. They said, like, we want to reclaim the barrack. Man said, hey, COVID-19 coming. Where do people go to? Where will they go to? Y'all got money to build new barrack now? No. Oh, you know me now. As President George Weah, I would not sit down and put them leave the barrack empty-handed. Even when I want one other you will get in, plus truck, why will carry them to where they want to go to? We gotta find it. Y'all got money to do it? No. So why how much the people for? Yo, wait, me finish with 14 military hospital with all the other things I'm doing for the army. When I finish, we'll think about that other one. But until then, Let's focus on the other issues we got. Let's focus on the other issue we got. You just breaking, demolishing, doing all the government say they come and demolish the structure from Slaway all the way to 12th Street. All that group of people are about to go into homelessness. Why is the government concerned so much about displacing people? That's why you know the partisan, you sit and you're laughing with it. Maybe because your personal family members are not affected. Do you know what it means to be homeless? Do you know what it means to wake up, you want table, you can't table, you get bathroom, you got to be begging people to go table in their bathrooms? Imagine some people who got children under 5 years, the children won't sleep. They can't sleep. Whether that dry season or rainy season is difficult. Rainy season is worse. At least dry season, they can go sit down under the tree. Rainy season is worse. Dry season, they heat too. Homeless. Already, the people were even living in the houses, they were jobless. They were living in the houses, jobless. They're on top of the joblessness, they're now homeless. Are we happy to have a rescue government when people are crying on a daily basis? Doctors running away from the hospital because government are able to live up to their promise in salary and other benefits provision. Doctors are shutting hospitals down, refusing to treat operation patients.
They keep covering up.
So you have not been working?
We have not been working since the 50s. 7 counties now, 7 counties have been deprived of our surgical services because of our absence. Both nurse and after in Greenfield, surgery, not going on in Greenfield. Lopa County, Lopa have 4 facilities. Puya Boima, Ulang, or the hospital in Zozo, and Telewidow Hospital. No surgery then performed in Lopa. Sano County, no surgery then performed. River G, no surgery. River said no surgery. Patients are being referred for pregnant women, not only patients, but pregnant women who need C-section, emergency C-section. They are being referred from Sano or ambulance to JFK.
Can you imagine? In the health sector, people are crying. In the health sector, people are crying there. People are crying in the health sector. No job, no opportunity. The few who say let's go do business, the few of them who say let's go do business, they go buy the 1 dozen or blouses and go sell it. Then we'll get profit. We'll go buy food. We put the other one buy. We'll go buy another more dozen. They go on the street. Yeah, so the police people will continue to beat them, terrorize them, seize their properties, and make their lives unbearable.
We're paying him. We just have we spend the bank. We spend the bank for Joseph Walker. So they want Joseph Walker to give money in the bank. We spend him. We just have we spend the bank. We spend the bank for Joseph Walker. So they want Joseph Walker to give money to all the time break our market. We fought for money. We just have we spend the bank. We spend the bank for Joseph Walker. So they want Joseph Walker to give money to all the time break our market. We fought for money.
Oh yeah. Doctors are living there in the hospital. Why the new surgical operation? Doctors living there in the hospital when they need surgical operation. Doctors are leaving them in the hospital while they need surgical operation. Then they go. So yeah, the doctors. I will play the doctor voice. Doctors living there in the hospital while they need surgical operation. As a result of the doctor leaving hospital, a mother had to cry for her child. Had to cry for her child, my people. That's how terrible it is. That is how terrible the thing is.
Oh, get the hospital. Get it. I must go live. I must go live. I watch my baby die. Oh. I watch my baby die. Oh. No doctor. Oh. No doctor. Oh, shit. Oh. No doctor. Oh.
Okay, you listening there? You listening? You listening? No doctor.
I was elected today.
Not been working.
We have not been working since the 50s. 7 counties now. 7 counties have been deprived of our surgical services because of our absence.
Oh, so you hearing it? You hearing it? The medical people spokesperson just told you that they left the hospital. And as a result of them leaving hospitals, some of the things that started happening, that some will play on the other side, that the mayor telling you how they left the hospitals.
For secret, they are making it look like a political game. They keep covering up.
So you have not been working.
We have not been working since the 50s.
Since the 15th of January, they have not been working under a rescue government. And as a result of those things, the private hospitals are overstressed. Because plenty of patients are running away from the government hospital, because no data there. So the small doctors that they got a private hospital, the doctor got to leave private hospital, go to a small clinic, go pay around. As a result of it, no data to take care of the Liberian people. These are the kind of things you have now in the health sector.
Whoa. Any hospital I said about carrying, no doctor.
Any hospital I said about carrying, no doctor. You hearing a woman crying in a rescue government. That because of that thing you were jumping around, insulting joy we had in the country. That because of that thing you were jumping around wearing green t-shirt and acting rude every citizen who would disagree with the Joe Parker Metra. Look at what the doctor spokesperson is saying. Listen to it. Listen to the doctor spokesperson.
They look like a political game. They keep covering up.
So you have not been working.
We have not been working since the 50s. 7 counties now. 7 counties have been deprived of our surgical services because of our absence. Both nurse and after in Greenwood, surgery not going on in Greenwood. Lopa County, Lopa have 4 facilities. Puya Boyma, Ulangu, or the hospital in Zozo and Telewidow Hospital. No surgery then performed in Lopa. Sano County, no surgery then performed. River G, no surgery. River said no surgery. Patients are being referred for pregnant women, not only patients, but pregnant women who need cesarean section in.
Can you imagine pregnant women are being referred from the hospitals in the Leeward County to town? As a result of it, the doctors who are available in the private hospitals, the doctors are going to be sharing themselves around because the sick people are more than the doctors. Of course, under normal circumstances, the sick people will be more than the doctors. But a few doctors we had, some of them were in the government hospital and providing services there, so the patients were not overwhelming the doctors. But because of the incompetence of this government, the level of incompetency being displayed, their ineptitude being displayed, because of how they're running an irresponsible government, doctors are leaving the hospital. You heard the young man said since the 15th of January, we've been leaving hospitals.
Since January 15, 2026. But people forced in the Ministry of Health are making it look like a secret.
You see now? Since January 15, he said they left the hospital. People in the Ministry of Health been making it as a secret. They've been hiding it from the citizens. Maybe if they had informed the citizens that, our citizens, we said we're going to make healthcare better, but our doctors are running away from the hospital, so when you guys say you're going to bear with us, had they informed the citizens, I'm sure the old man would have known that going to the hospital is a 50-50 chance. It's possible she will not see doctor and her child may pass away. Maybe she will not be too hurt at this. The woman said, everywhere I took my child that night, everywhere I took my child, no doctor. All the hospital I took my child to, no doctor. It is a statement validating what the doctor spokesperson said when he was standing right before the Ministry of Health.
In the hospital, I said about carrying, no doctor, no doctor, oh shit, I must go live. No doctor, I said about carrying, no doctor, whoa, in the hospital, I said about carrying, no doctor, oh shit, I must go live. Whoa, in the hospital, I said about carrying, no doctor, oh shit, I must go live. whoa. Any hospital, I said about carry. No doctor, no doctor. Oh shit, on that. I must go live.
2026. For people forcing the Ministry of Health and making it to look like a secret. They are making it to look like a political game. They keep covering up.
So you have not been working.
We have not been working since the 50s. 7 counties now. There have been 7 counties have been deprived of our surgical services because of our absence.
I must go live. I must go live. Labira. Whoa. Any hospital, I said about carry. No doctor. No doctor. Oh shit on that. I must go live. I must go live. Labira. Whoa. I wash my baby down. I wash my baby die. What I saw, I want my baby life. I must go live. Labira, no doctor, no. I must go live. I wash my baby down. No doctor. Oh shit, no doctor. My baby go into bed now. Labira. Whoa. Any hospital, I said about carry. No doctor. Oh shit, now. I must go live. Labira. Whoa. I wash my baby down. I want my baby die. What I saw, I want my baby life. I must go live. Labira, no doctor. Get the hospital. No doctor.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands. Although Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety.
Crime Stoppers, the people bringing safety to your community. I can't continue playing those voices. It's very sad, very sorrowful. It's unfortunate that our people will live like this. For how long? Maybe 2, 3, 4 more years. We don't know how long it's going to be for. One thing that is sure is that the people will continue to suffer because the government is not a listening government. The guys are proud. The guys will keep displaying arrogance. Instead of listening to the voices of the people crying, instead of listening to the people who voted them, who continue to cry on them, instead of listening to the people, they will not. They will keep playing politics when they have government to run. They will keep being political when they have the real issues confronting them. They keep talking politics when the people are suffering, dying, when the people are crying. They keep making big mouth when they are failing. They keep making big mouth when they are failing, when they are messing up. Your so-called rescue government is supposed to be running the country and 9 counties ain't got doctors in it. They almost said she ran from hospital to hospital, no doctor. Her child died with empty bed. What is this? That for the nonsense men you're passing around fighting to win power? To run the country like this, and you are hiding the information from the people. You are hiding it. You are hiding the information from the people. You ain't want to tell the people the truth. You're doing propaganda with them. You heard the doctor. He said health ministry has been hiding the news. We have been out of the hospital since January 15. Health ministry has been hiding it. Then I want to tell y'all.
This protest will go for. The reason we are here, we want to let the public know that we have been out of facilities since January 15, 2026. For people forcing the Ministry of Health are making it to look like a secret. They are making it to look like a political game. They keep covering up.
So you have not been working.
We have not been working since the 50s.
Can you imagine? Oh, no, a so-called both people rescue government. Doctors have been out of the hospitals. surgeons, people who sort of do operation, people that left the hospital, 7 counties. The counties have gone to 9 now. And the guy said, the Ministry of Health been hiding it because they're ashamed. They are ashamed after promising the people good governance. They cannot keep doctors in hospital. They are ashamed. So they're not telling the people that what the guy said. He said they're hiding it. And when you talk, you got a few bunch of individual administration information who are supposed to communicate government policies and plans, to talk to the people, soften the minds of the people, beg the people, plead with the people, make the people to understand. They will not do it. They will start causing political leaders. Instead of explaining government policy, instead of telling people what that's in the hospital, they will start causing political leaders. That's the arrogance. That's the arrogance. And we sit here, we think we are joking. We sit here, we think we are joking. We are toying with the lives of the people. For how long? For how long will the people continue to go through these things? 086 500 104. 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. For those of you outside of the country, you can join us on +231 86 500 104. +231 86 500 104. Those are all the numbers to join the conversation. Let me take a water break. When I come back, we open up the lines and take your calls. This is the Liberia under Joe Boakai.
Oh shit, I watch my baby die. I watch my baby die, my people. No data. I must go live. I must go live. I must go live. I must go live. I watch my baby die. I watch my baby die. No data. No data. Oh shit, no data. My baby go into bed now. La Bira. Wow.
Okay, let's go to the lines now and talk to our people. This first person. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you. 1 minute. Let's hear you, my brother. 1 minute, no time. Let's hear you quickly.
My name is Vanny Day. I'm from a comforting program.
Go ahead, Vanny.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
The thing that happened in our service for our own thing, yeah? We was over earth to go talk about that. The method that you are seeing, all kind of the garage, you know, Zoom, we are going to point power. We point power, so those things are working. Other than that, I'm warning you, rocks, the keys. I'm warning you, other than that, if I ever start the ring over the back of the where you coming from, they're going to say, okay, we'll tell them before that. So that is the best of the country, and you will be the best of the country. So that I come in, with 40 years road there, they're going to live there. Thank you very much.
We leave you right there. Let's go to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Hello.
Hello, sir. Go ahead. 1 minute, Chief.
I mean, okay. Okay, so this thing, personally for me, I started this thing. For me, it doesn't really move me. But for the ordinary people, for the general group of Liberia, for me, I knew that I was going to go. And we saw our friends around here. It was okay. For me, I knew it. I said I had a problem with policy. Thank you.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's go back. Let's go to America and talk to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Okay.
How are you, sir? Quickly, no time. Quickly, no time.
Yeah, okay. You see, it's so pathetic. But you see, sometimes people say it, and then people think that we are playing politics, all of these things. It's not about politics. It's about the well-being of Liberia. It's about the platform you presented to Liberian people to make them trust you and believe in you, what you told them that you were going to do for them. And that's the reason these are the things we're flying out. We, Liberia, want a solution solver. People find solution to problem. Like you were saying, okay, there's no way that government will go, they will say there is population that's supposed to take place in a community, that the government will go in and say, hey, this demolition can take on now until we can make sure that is going to our people, and that individual failed to listen. But like I said, okay, why is it that the police have become the people that are going around demolition people places without notice? I saw somewhere around the PRC this morning, a lot of demolition going on. When the police present have the arm. What's going on in our country? Okay. What's really going on?
That's what it is. Thank you.
What's going on?
Thank you. We leave you right there, my brother. Let's leave you and come to Liberia. This person, hello, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Hello, okay.
How are you, sir? Let's hear you.
I'm good, man. Okay. The voices that you play on the video this evening, it's too painful, man. It's two people to call them, man. Yeah, for some of us we knew. The fuck I'm not gonna do nothing. But the other people, the majority, the one who was just misled by propaganda, by lies. I don't want to point them. Yeah, you saw. No, I get a vote. I get on. Once the Andrew showed, I will more crying. I know where to get outside.
Okay. All right, man. Okay, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's leave you right there and take the international caller. Go ahead, ma'am. Let's hear you.
Good evening, KOK. How are you?
We're great, ma'am. Let's hear you on the show. Where you join us from? What's your name?
So, this is Victoria. I'm calling from Minnesota. So, okay, you will forgive my insensitivity today, please. But sometimes, like George we have said, when you're angry, do not make decisions. Because at the end of the day, that decision you're making will come back to haunt you. These people, it's just how you call it, most of the people that are coming on Facebook are crying that United Partisan. Most of them that are complaining that United Partisan. I'm not trying to be sensitive here, but I'm not feeling sorry for these people. Okay, these people were all over the place, insulting people. You can't even comment on Facebook, or you can't even make a post on Facebook. They will come after you. These are the same people that up here today crying and they want people to feel sorry for them. I take my own sorrow, okay, I put it on my phone. I walk it on top of it. I'm not sorry for them. I want people there who, affected the decision or whatsoever. I want to say the whole thing that right now Labrador is divided. You get the green and the blue Labrador. That's what we got right now. And that's what we're dealing with. So they're the bear. Everything you do in life, there's a consequences for it. They're bearing their consequences now. George Weah is drinking his juice. The nation are laughing, although we are the slaves, but we can manage. We're already used to it. So then they cry, they will cry tiger. I'm sorry for nobody. Sorry, Papa.
Okay, we leave you right there from Minnesota. That's what she said. But in it all, regardless of who they voted for, I think we should be compassionate. Let's talk to Man CC, the female general. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay.
We're great.
Yeah. Okay. It is for Tosso and Tosso. And it's time for Joe. We have to go now. We will not miss my word. If you want to after me, after my kids take, I will keep it. It is time for Joe to go to carry a food. It is time for Joe to go to leave. That's what and nurses are crying. That's what I do. That's a minute to go now. And let's just say we always say no. You put left when the men left, when any kid to get from there, I think I'm to get the different. You said no, you're not a good leader. You voted against him. People are flying today. Most of them are really people. The people that sedition that were on our side that were pushing the agenda of President Weah. And people that when I put our voting for Bwaka and say we're doing the rest of what we are saying, we're in the lead by the boss back to the era. So they are so fake, okay? I mean, hearing that they're going to look at us, they fall broken up feet, they're going to place on it. So that's what passing the mess story is to pay that. The message was there to this. When we saw you say that man, now walk to be president. Don't feel up to the put that man. Let me show you. So this what we do today. They say when you're out walking, the nonsense said that. But when you're sitting, they were clapping. They were laughing, showing insults as sedition. It is possible just today you can't do your doorstep. Let me see what your horse now you crying. You politics, they say, oh no, we are.
Okay.
Everything was good.
Thank you.
Hospital. So then you cry, you don't come, mama. But so you're crying for your son, you're pissed. But I had to tell the two look for the one who get on a water.
Thank you. Thank you,
Macha.
Thank you, man. Sissy, we leave you right there. We go to the diaspora and talk to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, how are you?
We're great, my brother. Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, I'm Mohammed Soma and I call you from the Gambia.
The Gambia, from Gambia. Let's hear you, Mohammed.
Yeah, okay. Thank God. I'm praying to God so that these people can remain on the path until 2029, so that they one round victory for President Wuya will be set. And so that one thing for Joseph Boakai will be also set. Because the path they are taking is good. Maybe the woman are yelling in the hospital that no doctor in the hospital, maybe they will refer to her as a sedation. And also maybe the doctor who is getting the interview him, informing the interviewer, maybe they will also say he's a sedation. But anyway, thank God, the Liberian people, they are seeing the reality. They say this was a good government. So if you don't see it, seeing is believing.
Okay.
So they see it for themselves.
Thank you. Thank you. We leave you right there from Gambia. Let's go and talk to the other person. Where you join us from? Hello.
Good afternoon, Oliver. I'm calling you from Guinea Conakry. My name is Bangali Conakry.
Okay, Bangali from Conakry, Guinea. Let's hear you from Guinea Conakry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, just say thank you for the top discussion. You see, okay, a lot of issues we are out of the country and people watching on Facebook, getting laughing. People believe in a thought that President Weah was the power of the country. For God's sake, I don't understand it. Like the CDC headquarters, people they say the property for the McLean. You can see nothing going on down there. Now they walk there looking at a forest, like the Hawkins show. Now, 10,000 people are homeless. They notify on social media, like bro, international community. They're like, no, we know the. So now when I think about my country, I can see this coverage. I want to tell you what we follow your daily basis. You see, I don't see nothing. You even follow the EFC you're discussing. You can only hear the post say, oh, President Baga, if they 10 million, you are all in offer, and a good project that we'll see. We don't see nothing. Let's say, the left one in the first thing, the country, nothing let us go. We are project. So we don't see nothing. We don't see nothing. The thing that the opponents say, oh, the man was the power. The men are getting going the street, do all they want it now. What else going to confess it? So we don't know because we demolish it. Even here in Guinea, I'll tell you the government of Muhammadu Dunia in Guinea, he demolishing all the people that are on the road, on the side of the road. I know. But now you will see some people that are property points are going to compensate them. You don't compensate nobody. The nurses, they're not going, not in the hospital, people are dying. But a lot of times they say, oh, Joe, we are killing people in the street.
Thank you.
We are eating the content money, they are rolling, they are all no. We don't understand it. So we say thank you for the top of the discussion. We're not waiting for the night to keep the people out of power.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We leave you from Guinea Conakry. We'll come back to Liberia. Simple Bridge, man. Helena, let's hear you.
Yeah, Papa. I didn't think.
Everything, how your children. Macha, it's too sorry for you. Hear a woman looking at her child dying. You hear that woman? It's too sorry for, okay? Where we heading to? Where we heading to? Look at that other woman. Where was the break like that? Why spend all that money? People cry on one government name. That good thing. That good thing. Then you see coming for a second time. You know, he said, try your best to come for that second time. I tell you, thank you, Papa.
Okay, thank you very much. We leave you right there. We go to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute, no time. We got to go.
Thank you, Khan. The official spokesperson for the Liberation movement. I joined for Carwell.
Go ahead.
I don't want to know where people without border on down. Khan, Liberian people with the Liberian citizens and the man suffer and to bring back President Buhari power is not kind of committed.
Yep.
Why are you people suffering on that? It's not kind of committed. Yeah, the personal duty is that to provide this basic need. You got to put the social power in the basic need. And that's what we requesting for Khan. Why is going in this Khan is wrong. Nobody else will agree to it, Khan. You can't do that to your own citizens. Government interview in 4 cases. That what make you government, that what make you follow. Because you're there for everybody. We know somebody can down once ever woo. But somebody been on the land for 10 years, 20 years now. And I remember somebody on the land for 15 years. You must settle down, you must stand on one table and discuss it. But see what happened one time, our boy dying. He was going all over. Every day we was a poor dying time. And then remember that for our country. Like some poor having dying for hunger, some boy dying from the hospital. And for that no put feet down and do something else because you start killing the power to rescue the people. You never see the head of people time.
Okay.
Why you do that? The head of the people time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We leave you right there. We leave you, my dear brother. Let's talk to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute quickly. No time. Okay. Hello. Quickly. Hello. Okay, we missed out on that person. Let's go and talk to this other one. Go ahead. Let's hear you. 1 minute.
Yeah, okay, good afternoon. How you doing?
We're great, my brother.
Please, I choose to be anonymous.
Okay.
The people are crying today. We didn't listen to the Ghanaian prelate. The Ghanaian prelate said when opposition win, Liberians will suffer. When they put the 350 EPS officers, most of the people are crying today said the people were not trained. There was not even high school graduate. And today, it was good for them then. So today is good for them also. I have no sympathy for them, my brother.
Wow.
This is what we brought upon our very selves.
Wow.
So we have to live with it.
Wow. Okay. We leave you right there. That's your view. I cannot sanction it. This person, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Good evening, okay?
Good evening, my brother.
Thank you. Okay, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call my Propo Corner, down Coast Bone Hill, Winstar Community. Okay? For the last 6 years, we hear our brothers from the rescue committee telling us that President we have spoiled the country. But we didn't see this kind of unprecedented demolition. My question today is this. President we are in Joseph Newman Boaka, who is destroying the country today? See how the lady is crying. That lady is providing opportunity for thousands of Liberians around the state, around the 77 Boulevard. And she is paid on the monthly privilege. Besides, she invested 500,000 today for us and the homes, and our whole livelihood is being demolished. My sympathy to that woman is, if she's not taking care of, she may likely lose her life. In my mind, United Party is sending that woman into her elder grave. Therefore, United Party is doing more harm than progress yesterday. Thank you very much, Ezra, for always giving us the opportunity to make our voice on national issue. Thank you, Khan.
Thank you very much. We leave you, my brother. Let's talk to the person. Go ahead. 1 minute. Let's hear you. How are you? Good evening. Go ahead.
Okay. We basically people that working and what they are related party to ASLA and today they should be in the work guys. Why not put up for you? Why you put up for? Now why you get it for now?
We leave you right there. We leave you. Let's talk to the other person. I believe they are Liberians, and there should be no reason why they should suffer in their country. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. Let's hear you quickly. Then we take 2 more and go home. Hello, international caller 230.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Hello to these loving people of Liberia.
What is your name, sir?
Liberian people, we are very, 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 very much ungrateful. President Weah was doing his best. If President Weah was in power, these things will not happen. But you see, Liberian people, they like to listen to lies. So, what am I going to say? We just reaping what we sow. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's go and talk to this other person from the diaspora. Go ahead. Let's hear you. 1 minute.
Yes, Mr. Khan, this is Randy.
Randy Dapo, let's hear you. J. Randy Dapo, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the time. What I will inform the Liberian people about, I want them to listen and listen very good. This government did not come to rescue the people of Liberia. The fact that the people of Satan and other communities around the country are being completely displaced by this government, they never came to rescue, but they came to injure the people. So yeah, what happened here? The forced eviction is illegal, and I will talk about that later, but not on your show. Another thing I wanted to also understand too is the second thing is what they're doing to the people is called collective punishment. All right, to collectively displace the people. The third thing they also doing too has to do with humanitarian crisis they have created. So we have the forced evasion, we have the collective punishment that lead to displacement, and we have a humanitarian crisis. What does that do for the overall? It is a violation of the people's constitutional rights. Their right to the rule of law, they did not follow those things. And today, here we are. So the government of Boyka is allegedly involved into abuse of power because they are not giving the Liberian people social justice. Thank you very much, Khan.
Thank you very much, J. Randy Dapo. Lawrence Spencer is from the youth wing of the Alternative National Congress. Lawrence, you heard the ladies cry, the other woman for her child who passed off. The other woman, her property is about to be demolished by the government. Go ahead.
You know, Khan, today, when I watched that video, I lost appetite.
Lawrence, you got to walk around small. Walk around small.
They imagine we sitting with Canary Asset Network and people here to rescue us. But I'm saying, kind. I want I'm better.
You are much better now. You are much better.
So come on, like I said, I lost appetite since I watched that video today. I lost appetite. I know Liberians deserve the kind of thing we are observing. Where producer is moving from community to community, breaking poor people about it now. I think we told these people here. I mean, everything Waka and we identify will never be your success. How can somebody say a vice president and go down the drain? How can you choose the kind of person who offer made on people's life? There's no humility. Some people say, oh, and the people say, and so what? So these people that are showing us are breaking down homes, breaking down. So the money is just right there now to try to lay down a barrel away tomorrow. They want to break it $1 million. Out of the face.
Okay.
So people.
Oh, okay, Lawrence, we are not getting you at all. Sorry, we're not getting you that well. Let's talk to this person quickly, then we call your day. Hello.
Okay.
Good evening.
This is Abraham Conner calling from the United States.
Go ahead.
Okay. I understand the frustration of a lot of the callers today, but we got to factor in that these are Liberians, and I believe that they are kind of remorseful for a lot of decisions that they made to bring this recklessness to power called the government. Okay. One thing that we are missing here, I don't know, the fact that a court issue an eviction order is not tantamount to demolition. I bet you similar thing happened to the CDC headquarters. They did not give that order to demolish. They gave you a court order to evict people. But this new phenomenon of going around and just demolishing millions of dollars of properties and the government is so silent about it, I think it's appalling. Okay, I want you to make it a duty to look at some of those eviction notices that were given to those sheriffs and the police. You will not see anywhere they talk about demolition. But the recklessness is just prevalent now, and they are doing nothing about it. That's my concern over there. Because if you evict people, you shouldn't go about and destroy properties that worth millions of dollars, even worth more than what you are talking about, this land you're talking about. It makes no sense. This is a land that you spent $500,000, and I bet you that entire land over there cost $500,000. So how do you reconcile such thing, okay? So I just want you guys to open your eyes to that and then emphasize that particular thing.
Okay.
Eviction is not equivalent to demolition.
Thank you,
man.
Thank you very much. We gotta go. Let me see. I will just do justice to 2 more calls, then we call it a day. For Mavis to come here on the platform. Go ahead. Let's hear you. You are the second to the last caller.
Yeah, thank you. This is Ed, and I'm the visually impaired that is now pushing for the return of President we are 2029.
Go ahead, Edmond.
Okay, the way of demolition in the country is kind of scary, and I don't know whether the national security man who is Prince Johnson, what briefing he can give Waka every morning, because this is a serious threat to our national security. This is also economic threat, because if you are taking people out of their home, they have no place to go. They have no means to be able to make business. You are sending them into poverty, breaking down businesses. They are do business. What are you doing? These are the same things that started happening in this country that send people away, and when they were coming by, they are coming by were not good for our country. So if the national security is telling the president these things, why is he doing, or are they getting away from him? Because looking at the speech that he just delivered, the clearly telling us that they are keeping some of these things away from him, and certain group of people around the president, they are the ones that are benefiting from this thing. And sending the Liberian people into problem. If you listen to that lady carefully, cry, this is not the kind of Liberia that we wanted. This is not the kind of Liberia that we expected. It clearly suggests to you that She could be one of the persons that strongly supported again or all to the Unity Party.
It's possible.
To a greater supply.
It's possible.
For a greater supply, this is what she is getting. Okay? But hey, go and read from chapter 3. It says, if I advise you, I counsel you, I talk to you, you refuse to listen, when Kalame before you, I will laugh at you. So this is the reason why some of the people that are laughing, I go to scripture and say, well, that's what scripture says. The next time we are making decisions in the country, we'll think twice.
Okay.
How in the what's matter was a vice president for 12 years? Quickly, okay? So a vice president for 12 years. He had budget under his control. He had point to collect. Then he left the scene out of setting. He started begging to survive. He told you that he lay on loan. He acquired 4 times. Where what business was he doing to take loan from bank to live on it? Yet the Liberian people said, George, we are not good. And it's not coming, was not around. Tewan Gongola was not here. The lady who is a foreign minister now in office, she was not around. The only person the Liberian people could go for. Joe Boaka. Here we are. We are in sympathy with you guys. But hey, next time, made a rightful decision. Thank you.
We leave you. We take the last caller. You're the last person on the line. Go ahead. Let's hear you, then we go home. No time.
Yeah, this is Shelton from Connecticut. There's a story came on free online today. I saw a guy hit a lady.
We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. I mean, we're not talking about it today.
Not concerning me.
We're going to talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, please. It's ready there.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Shelton from Connecticut. We leave you right there.
We the EPA with me the son our men and they get it wrong. What's more like edition is sagging from Freepo. What's that to you know it's on say we the market here say na we mo ta ko le ba go running down.
It's a rescue. I just want to ask you one question.
I must go live.
Okay, so we got to go home. We'll return here on tomorrow for the weekend's edition. Until then, my name is Kai. I was here alone. Alexa was here earlier on today, but she had to go to somewhere else. Until then, it is a Freedom FM production. Crime Stoppers Liberia is the feud. Until then, have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye-bye.
I watch my baby die, my people. Don't start. I must go live. I watch my baby die. I watch my baby die.